Hello, Keller Williams Miami. This is Ariel Hernandez, your tech director here in the Market Center. In this video, I want to show you how you can easily do a flyer using command, designs in command. So first, we're going to come here to command and we're going to click on the left-hand side here where it says designs. That's going to bring you over to this screen right here. And then we're going to click on the plus sign on the bottom right corner and go to print. Then we hit next. This is going to bring us over to our workspace area where you're going to see the different type of templates that you have available. So let's say you just got a listing and you want to do a nice flyer to promote your listing. Well, we can come here where it says listing, and then we can put just listed. And you have all these different samples, right? Different templates, door hangers, bifolds, brochures, basically postcards, and then flyers. So we'll click here on flyers, and then you have all of these different templates that you can choose from. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one. Now it's going to bring you over to your workstation where you can actually go ahead and change the information and customize it. And it's very simple. So if you want to change the images, right, first you got two options. I can either come to images, click on add, and then be able to upload here images from the listing, right? Like if the photographer sent it to you in a file, you can upload it through here. Just click on there and search it in your computer. Or I can come over in the left-hand side where it says KWLS and put the address of the listing. All right. 1180 right there. So that's the address, right? That only works if the listing is already on the MLS. If the listing is on the MLS, then you can come here, put the address, search it, hit select, and it will pick up all the images and the details from the MLS, all the listing details as well. Okay. So I'm going to come over here to the image on the flyer, and then I'm going to come over to one of the images, and I have three options. I can either add the image directly onto the flyer right on top. I can replace the image for the one I have selected, or use this image as the background of the whole entire flyer. So I only want to replace it. So I'm going to click on here, replace, and it replaces the image right into it, and it keeps it within the same format. Okay, so we'll click on one of the ones down here and say, okay, I want that to be replaced with this image. I want that one to be replaced with this image. And I want that one to be replaced with this image. Right? So we've replaced all the images. Now we're going to replace my photo. So we're going to click on here, and you're going to go over to images, and you can either upload your headshot, or if you already have it saved on your designs, then you can come in here and replace it. And we'll just make it just a little bit bigger there. Awesome. Same thing for the logo. You'll click here on the logo, go on the left-hand side, and if you already have your logos under My Assets, then you can go ahead and replace it and adjust it. There we go. Now it's just changing the information, right? So that's just listed here. I'm going to drag it a little bit to the right. Whenever you see a writing is right below it, you just drag it a little bit to the right so it has enough space. And then we'll kind of centralize it here a little bit. Perfect. Now it's got to change the information, right? So I'm going to come over to KWLS again and switch over to listing details. Okay. And so now I have here the price. So I can click here on the price and do the same thing. Hit replace, and it replaced the price for me. Now, if you want to edit it or type in it, you can either double click, and now you can type in, or I can come over to this button right here next to the font size called typewriter. Click on there, this little box come up, and I can type or erase. All right, so we've got the listed price. I'll show you how that works again here. Let's click on this box here. It has three different types of information all in one box. So I don't want to replace it, right? Because if I replace it with this one, it's only going to have a number 4 on it. So I'm going to click on the typewriter, and I'm just going to look up the information, right? So let's see here in the listing details. I got 4 bedrooms and I got 3 baths. So 4 bedroom, 3 bath, and it's 2,570 square feet. Save changes. Now it's saved the information for me. Okay. Address, it has the full address on one text box. So that I could replace. So let's look in here for the address and hit the replace button. There we go. And it replaced the address, right? So I can click on the typewriter and say I don't want a dash. Let's add that FL for Florida. Save the changes. And I want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to come over here to the font size. And let's just make that a little bit bigger. Move it to, stretches out to the right so it can all fit. And I got it right there in the flyer. And if you don't like the font type, you can always click here. And you have a list of different types of fonts that you can use. Okay. Next, we'll come down here to the agent information. Again, we'll click on typewriter. Search it for my name, save changes, and click on the box beneath it, typewriter, my website, my email, and my phone number. Save changes. Again, the writing is in the bottom, so I'm just going to drag this a little bit to the right and make it just a little bit bigger. I want the information to show. All right, maybe a little bit smaller. So let's go with 12. And let's put my name bigger. Perfect. So now let's centralize it here a little bit. Perfect. And then this here would be the description, right, of the property. It would just be the description. So let's come here. And I have some information here in the property, right? Canal garden, yes. So it has a canal and it has a garden. It has a fireplace and security system, right? It has an attached driveway, garage. So I have some information there that I can use, okay? So let's hit the typewriter and let's come in here. The spacious and welcoming home in the, but here in the heart of Miami is waiting for you. Enjoy a 2-car garage with high-tech security system all over the house. Warm yourself. But keep warm on cold nights with your own fireplace, right? So let's see here, with your own fireplace, enjoy peace and quiet with your peace and quiet with a garden and canal and water view. Perfect. I updated my description and my flyer is complete. Very simple, not hard at all. You can complete it in just a couple minutes. And the next thing I want to show you here is the colors, right? So that's another thing you can customize always. If I don't want the boxes to be in red, I just click on the box and I can easily change the colors right up here. right? So very simple to create a flyer. Once you're done, I would name the flyer here, right? So I would keep the just listed word, but then put dash and then the address so that you can easily identify this flyer. And I come to the download section, and you can either download it as a PDF if you're going to print it and hand it out when you go door knocking. You can download it as a PNG if you're going to use it in social media, or download it as a JPEG if you're going to maybe email it, right, to customers or prospective investors or clients or anything. And that's how you can create a flyer in Designs in Command.